So the very last contractor, AG Vision, was a fraud.
This community is the food basket of Akwa Ibom. It's the food basket of Inilugu government, Nkari. So if the dam is being completed, then we put to use. It will benefit us.
This can be very frustrating for somebody as enlightened as we are. We call the government did not come to help us, even the ministry.
Nkari, one of the 6 clans of Ini local government area in Akwa Ibom State, is home to one of Nigeria's largest dams, the Nkari Dam. Covering about 37,000 square meters, the Nkari Dam has existed since the 1970s. In 2001, the Federal Ministry of Water Resources initiated construction to provide water for irrigation, electric power generation, and flood regulation to enhance the area's environmental protection and economic activities. 20 years after this, and with no work on site, the Federal Executive Council, following the motion by Rep. Emmanuel Ukbongodo, a member representing Ikono Anini Federal Constituency, approved 5.7 billion naira as the revised estimated cost for the completion of Nkari Dam in 2020.
To complete Nkari Dam in Akwa Ibom State, we sought approval for a revised estimated total cost of the project, and this was approved at about 5.7 billion naira.
As a result, the Nkari Dam project was captured in the 2020 Appropriation Act, which was funded 100% and entrusted to AG Vision Construction. However, despite these efforts, the project remains abandoned.
Yeah, there was a time Hydro Works, if I'm not mistaken, did some job. People were happy. Probably that was when they started, or probably that was when, they were pretending to be working. And people in this community actually were happy that something is happening. What they see on TV, what they see happening in other parts of Nigeria, actually happening in their domain. So a lot of people were happy, but all of a sudden, they packed up, left, and thereafter, we heard of another company, AG Vision, who came around and actually scammed us big time. Nothing on ground. No mobilization, equipment, nothing on ground. And it's been like that over time. And I also understand that the payments have been, budgets have been made. Nkari Dam budgeted for, payments actually, released, but we've not seen anything. Payments in tranches running into several millions of naira, but nothing on ground to show that payments have been made and work has actually been done on Nkari Dam as I speak.
The very last contractor, AG Vision, was a fraud. I say that I've had opportunities with that in the ministry, federal ministry, that it was a fraud.
According to the community residents, the neglect of the dam has impeded the development and progress of Nkari, known for its agricultural output of rice, palm produce, cassava, and cocoa. Complaints from the community about the adverse effect on their farmland and hindrance to progress have been ignored, with letters to authorities yielding no response.
Nkari Dam Council have written. They've also, made their voice heard. But you know how things are in this part of the world. The bureaucracy, the bottlenecks, and what have you. Nothing actually has happened. No concrete response. And as it were, Nkari people don't really know who to actually talk to. Because of the bureaucracy, the red tape system that is involved in actually getting through to government to actually find out what is on ground or what is actually happening about a particular project. So for now, that is how it has been over time.
They will not come. They will not want to enter any memorandum of understanding. Their own side, we announce our own side to them, but they will never answer. This can be very frustrating for somebody as enlightened as we are. We called the government did not come to help us, even the ministry. I had an opportunity to go there. One of them, I think 2019 or 2018. So the then director who was in charge of this project, a woman. So the permanent secretary said, these people from your project are here. She said, which people? The moment they mentioned me. And I said, so What do they really want? That they will come there. So I pressed on, I told the permanent secretary at that time, look, these people are not serious. They don't want to do that project. If you are given a plot here to do your fish farming, you will see how awesome it can be. So don't have to wait. Let this thing be completed. And I know that some crops, especially annual crops, can grow here in 3 seasons. You can have them here perennially. So you can have all of those things here. So, and I know too well that can work. A whole lot of people will be working here. I know that other people can come and work. This can be a resort place for all kinds of farming engagement.
This community is the food basket of Akwa Ibom. It's the food basket of Inugu government, Nkari as a whole. So if the dam is being completed, then we put to use, it will benefit us. See? Tomatoes, okra, onions, everything. Like me, I'm doing a poultry farm. You see? So I'm a farmer, I need the dam to be complete so that we put it to use.
More of their concerns are on the zero accountability system from the government.
2015, Nkari last forum, which I am the chairman, I went to Abuja to remind federal government about this project. Submit letters, different places, but after some months, that 2015, we went there by June, then sent a team of inspection, they came and inspect the land, and later send the contractor to come and work. But the problem I'm having and we are having is government gives somebody work. You don't go and see how far the person is work. Either the work is going on or not. You see, like as we see, 2002, 22, they gave them money. 2003, about three times, nothing has been happened there.
When contacted, the media consultant of AGV Construction, Emmanuel Andy, said the project was abandoned due to lack of funds as less than 7% of the total amount was disbursed. Tracka, Budget Service Delivery Arm, also made concerted efforts to remedy the situation through community sensitization and engagement of relevant stakeholders such as the Federal Ministry of Water Resources. Still, there has been little to no progress in addressing the concerns raised.
Because there's a ministry in charge of this project who facilitated the contract, the award, and the payment to the contractor. And that's the Ministry of Water Resources. And we've written several letters to them. We've tried to reach out to them. No response. And of course, there's only little we can do. We have proof from the community where the community said they've not seen any work. We have gone to the community itself. We have seen that there has not been any work done, at least no work to justify the payment that has been made. And so, who's left to give us updates? The contractor answers to the ministry, but the ministry has refused to answer us, and that has proved to be a stumbling block.
When constructed and fully harnessed, the Nkari Dam will improve the water supply needed for irrigation, agriculture, fishing, renewable energy, and overall economic sustainability for the local government, state, and nation in general.
Imagine if that dam were to be completed as I speak. Imagine the kind of employment it would create. It would put away what I would refer to as youth, restiveness. You wouldn't have any reason to say you want to take up arms for anything because you became fully employed. I know that, and I do mine is a devil's workshop. And then, if that place were to be completed, you will find out that jobs, the livelihood there would have improved. The standard of living will improve tremendously. One, the government is very simple. It's not something that we need to beat about the bush. One government to come and look at what they are budgeted for. Government is government, whether it was former President Muhammadu Buhari or the present President Tinubu, it doesn't matter. Government is government, and we want them to come down, send people down, come and see what you budgeted for, who is monitoring.
To me, I appeal to federal government to come help us to finish the dam in order to benefit us.
I want the government, as a matter of fact, to come sincerely and make sure that this project is handed over to another competent contractor another competent contractor, because these people, no matter how much you give to them, they will never work here because they know that they have not done enough for what has been given to them.
Despite significant financial allocations and promises, the Nkari Dam has been neglected for 2 decades. It is imperative that the government prioritize its completion and ensure accountability in the allocation, disbursement, and utilization of funds meant for its construction. For the Nkari community, it is time for the dam's promised benefits to become a reality.